trying, and failing, it can be really lonely. And you may feel like you're doing this alone, but you're not. There are literally millions of people struggling all over the world. And they may be struggling to quit porn, or they may be struggling with a different addiction of some sort, or they may just be struggling with the same feelings and emotions that you experience because of porn in one way or another. So I have just finished a shift at the Samaritans. They are a UK volunteering charity. And basically, I talk to people and people actually open up. People are 100% honest about how they're feeling. And they share things with me which they do not share with the rest of the world. Because for some reason or another, we've created a culture where people don't always feel comfortable sharing how they feel with others. They feel scared. They feel like they're going to be judged. And that's totally understandable. And it's not necessarily people's fault that they don't feel they can open up with the friends and family around it. So people call up to the Samaritans instead. And I answer the phone. I say, "Hello, how can I help?" And people end up telling me the most crazy things about their lives. And something that I've learned by doing this volunteering work over the last year is that a lot of people experience feelings of failure, feeling like they're not good enough, feeling shame, feeling unworthy, feeling disconnected, feeling lonely, feeling anxious, feeling depressed, feeling hopeless, lacking in motivation. And so you are not alone if you're on this journey of quitting porn and experiencing any of the feelings that I just mentioned then. Before doing Samaritans, before getting into self-development and learning more about shame and reading more books, I felt very alone in my struggle. I felt like there was something inherently wrong with me and that no one else had the problems that I was experiencing. But what I've come to understand is that actually there really isn't much difference between me and my struggle and my problem and anybody else. Although other people may not be struggling to quit porn, they are often struggling with the same experiences when it comes to like the feelings and the actual human experience and the emotions that I once felt. And what I've come to realize is that actually quitting porn is not the main problem at play here. Instead, it's the ability to deal with painful, uncomfortable emotions. And it's that resistance to those emotions which can get us in a lot of problem, because if we resist how we feel, if we resist feeling emotional pain, then we may end up building a habit of escaping that pain. And a really easy way to escape that pain is with a high dopamine inducing activity like looking at porn, where there's an unlimited supply and it's easily accessible and it's totally free. So it's no surprise that so many people nowadays, in a culture where we don't necessarily talk about how we're actually feeling, it's totally natural that people would choose the easy option and go towards sexual content and porn and masturbation to get their relief from the daily pressures and the feelings of stress and being overwhelmed. A lot of really successful people struggle to quit porn. This is the crazy thing. There's literally businesses out there. I actually worked for one of these businesses as their marketing person. There's businesses out there that literally sell coaching for thousands and thousands of pounds to help people quit porn. And so there's obviously a demand by really financially secure, rich individuals out there, like people in really high-paid professions are struggling with porn. And this is the crazy thing, is that it's just a problem that probably isn't talked about enough. And it doesn't really matter whether you're extremely successful in life or whether you're not. It's just whether you have the ability to actually deal with your emotions. This is the key thing to quitting porn. And so this sort of part of this 30-day series is all about just understanding you're not alone and that there's other people out there that are sharing in your struggle and pain. And I think this kind of helps in a way, because it can help us let go of some of the shame that perhaps we feel in knowing that actually we are more connected to others than perhaps we thought, and that there's nothing wrong with us. We can maybe let go of that shame and feel a little bit more comfortable bringing this up in conversation with others. And it's taken me time. You know, it was only probably about 2 years ago that I started to open up and be honest about this problem with others, whether that was on this YouTube channel or in person with friends and family. And what I've come to understand is that a lot of my friends have, in one way or another, struggled to quit porn. And not only that, my friends and family have, as I say, struggled with other emotions which are very similar to the emotions that come up when somebody is struggling to quit porn and is unable to do so. So you're certainly not alone. Although the problem for everybody in life may be different, this is part of the human experience. And what we want to do is learn to be more accepting of the discomfort, more accepting of the emotional pain that comes and then goes. This is just part of being a human. We've never been taught this. And that is why so many people struggle with behaviours like looking at porn and sexual content. It's simply because they've never been taught how to deal with their emotions. And I'm personally still on my journey of learning to get better at dealing with my own emotions so that I have the capacity to share other people's feelings better and really just own and accept my discomfort at times. So I hope this video has been useful to you, and come back tomorrow for another video in this 30-day series. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.